There's a penalty on the kickoff. He's pointing out towards the middle of the field. I thought there was another flag that was thrown, as I said, after the fact, and we'll see if we can get an explanation on that from the officials down on the field right now.
Well, that can make a big difference, too, especially if it's like an unsportsmanlike conduct or a personal foul, because that would move the Redskins up 15 yards. You have time for one quick pass. They do have a timeout remaining. Get a field goal position.
Coach Cleve Bryant also out there wondering exactly what's going on, as they've yet to get the official explanation. Well, both officials in the end zone had called the interference. You saw 2 flags for that.
We have 2 penalties. Pass interference is accepted on the good touchdown and will be accepted on the point after. Then there's the dead ball, unsportsmanlike penalty on the white team, will be penalized on the kickoff.
All right, I thought so on that. Well, they said they were going to do that on the kickoff, and now they're back at the 20-yard line. You explain that one. So the extra point coming from the 25-yard line. The unsportsmanlike had to do with the celebration in the end zone after the play. And the extra point is no good, and that could turn out to be a big factor in today's ball game.
I think the official mixed the call up. I think the unsportsmanlike penalty was assessed, as you said, on the point after attempt, and really, because they spotted it so far back, that was almost a 35-yard field goal attempt.
And it was no good. He missed it wide to the side there, and again, that only gives OU a 2-point lead instead of 3. And when you've got 2 teams who are winless on the season, you never know. It looks like that could always come back to haunt one of these 2 teams later on in the day. We'll wait and watch and see what happens. But it does appear that the official got that mixed up. It looked like a penalty had to have been assessed there. Obviously, there wouldn't have been any interference call against OU, or it would not have been a touchdown. So now we'll have the kickoff, but they are spotting it at midfield. You figure this one out. Now this one is going against the interference call is being assessed now. He did have that backwards is what happened.
So the unsportsmanlike conduct by the Bobcats was assessed on the point after attempt, which turned out to be very big, as it almost turned the point after attempt, as like I said, into a field goal attempt. They missed it. Now, though, if you're the Bobcats, you might want to consider trying an onside kick. Fall on the ball, you still might be in a chance for another field goal.
And we'll see what Coach Cleve Bryant elects to have Jim Delverne do with this. As Delverne missed that extra point, he'll be kicking from midfield. A barefooted kick.